Well, hi everyone. Today we begin a new series of short videos entitled Distinctively Baptist. Now, you all know we call ourselves Elmer Baptist Church, and we have the word church in our name because we are a gathered community. In fact, a gathered community of believers of Jesus Christ, and that's what it means to be a church. And we have the word Elmer in our name because we are geographically located in the town of Elmer, Ontario. But why do we have the term Baptist in our church name? What is it about us as a church that makes us Baptist? How are we distinctively different from the churches around us? Well, I hope to explain that more fully over the number of videos that we're going to go through in this series. But for today, I want to begin by giving you an understanding of the context out of which the Baptist church emerged. Now, the very first Baptist church that came into being was 400 years ago, in 1609. Now, this was about 100 years after the start of the Protestant Reformation. And we generally think of the Protestant Reformation as beginning in 1517 when a German Roman Catholic priest nailed on the church in Wittenberg 95 theses, 95 concerns he had about the Catholic Church that he felt needed to be reformed. And that started the ball rolling that couldn't be stopped after that, as countries throughout Europe and Catholic believers began to split away from the Catholic Church. And new Protestant denominations came into being. Often they were expressions of the Christian faith embraced by states or countries. So in Germany, they embraced Lutheranism after Martin Luther. The Swiss and the Dutch and the Presbyterians or the Scottish embraced the teachings of a John Calvin, a Reformed theology. In England, they established the Church of England, or the Anglican Church, as it separated itself from the Roman Catholics. And then you had the radical reformers, a group of believers that went their own way and took a more focused view of Scripture. Out of these came the Anabaptists and the Mennonites and the Hutterites and in many ways, the Baptists. You see, in 1609, this group of early Baptists were being persecuted by the Anglican Church in England, and so they had escaped to the Netherlands. And there they encountered a group of Mennonites, and out of that context, these English believers became Baptists, embracing some of the teachings of the Mennonites, though they came out of an Anglican context. In 1611, they returned to England, and thus the beginnings of the English Baptists emerged. And it's out of that history that we identify ourselves as Baptists. It is out of that context, as a people persecuted and oppressed by the state church, the Church of England, and yet encouraged and enriched by some of the practices of the Anabaptists and the Mennonites, that we came to become what we are today. And so I look forward to, in the weeks ahead, to explore more deeply what those distinctive features are about our Baptist identity. You'll find that some of them are unique to the Baptists, and some of what we believe has been embraced by others over the last 400 years. So, look forward to seeing you as we explore this a little bit further. Bye for now.